My beloved friends, today I invite you to pause for a moment and enter into a sacred space within your own being. I invite you to lay down the weight you have been carrying, even if only for the next few moments, and breathe into the possibility of peace. Our minds, our hearts, and our spirits are often clouded by thoughts that do not belong to us, by burdens we learned from the past, by old pain, by old wounds. But the truth is that you are not your pain, you are not your past, and you are not your worries. You are something so much greater. You are light, you are love, you are infinite possibility. And today I want to share with you something so simple yet so profound. Words that when spoken with love, with awareness, and with intention can cleanse your mental state and free you from the weight of unnecessary suffering. We often underestimate the power of words. We throw them around casually without realizing that every word is a seed planted in the garden of our mind. Every word we speak to ourselves, whether in silence or out loud, becomes part of our inner landscape. If those words are harsh, critical, or filled with fear, the garden of our mind becomes overrun with weeds. But if those words are loving, supportive, forgiving, and compassionate, the garden blooms with beauty, joy, and peace. So today I want you to imagine that your mind is a sacred garden. Every word you speak is a seed, and you, dear soul, are the gardener. For so long, many of us have spoken words of self-criticism. We have said, I am not good enough. I always fail. Nothing works out for me. Life is hard. Nobody loves me. I will never heal. I will never succeed. We repeat these words until they become the soundtrack of our lives. And then, of course, we experience more situations that confirm those words, because life always reflects back to us what we believe to be true. But here is the miracle: the moment we choose new words, the moment we choose to speak with love to ourselves, the moment we choose to affirm our worth, everything changes. So let us begin right here, right now, with a few simple words that will clean your mental state. I am willing to release. Yes, say it with me now. I am willing to release. These words carry power. They may seem soft and simple, but they open the doorway to transformation. When you say, I am willing to release, you are not forcing, you are not struggling, you are not fighting with yourself. You are simply opening the door. You are telling your mind, I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am willing to release fear. I am willing to release guilt. I am willing to release anger. I am willing to release the constant need to control everything. These words allow light to enter. And then we can add another set of words. I forgive myself. These may be some of the most powerful words you will ever say. For so many of us, the greatest burden we carry is not the mistakes of others, but the unforgiveness we hold against ourselves. We blame ourselves for not being perfect. We blame ourselves for decisions we made when we did not know better. We blame ourselves for not living up to expectations. But my friends, self-blame is a poison that eats away at our peace. Forgiveness is the antidote. To simply say, I forgive myself, is to open a door to freedom. It does not mean you condone every action you have taken. It does not mean you ignore the lessons you have learned. It means you are willing to stop punishing yourself. It means you are choosing healing over suffering. Now listen closely to these words. I love and approve of myself. These words may feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, but they are a medicine that heals the deepest wounds. Most of the world's suffering comes from the fact that people do not love themselves. We were not taught to. We were told to put others first, to strive for perfection, to meet impossible standards. And in that process, we forgot that the foundation of everything is self-love. Without self-love, no amount of success, no amount of praise, no amount of possessions can bring peace. But with self-love, everything becomes lighter, easier, more joyful. When you say, I love and approve of myself, you are rewriting the script of your life. You are saying to your inner child, you are safe, you are worthy, you are enough exactly as you are. There are more words we can add, words that carry vibration and cleansing power. I am safe. These three words are a balm to the nervous system. So many of us live in constant fear, fear that something will go wrong, fear that we are not protected, fear that the rug will be pulled from under us. but to affirm I am safe is to anchor into the truth that in this moment, right here, right now, you are alive, you are breathing, you are supported by life itself. Safety is not only physical, it is also mental and spiritual. When your mind accepts the belief, I am safe, it stops running in circles of anxiety, and you begin to rest in peace. Another powerful affirmation is this: life loves me. Can you feel the beauty of those words? Life loves me. Many people feel as though life is against them, as though everything is a struggle, as though they are being punished. But when you change your words and begin to say, life loves me, the entire energy of your being shifts. You begin to notice blessings where before you only saw problems. You begin to trust that there is a greater plan working for your good. And when you trust life, life mirrors that trust back to you in the form of opportunities, synchronicities, and love. You see, these words are not just words. They are vibrational codes. They cleanse your mind because they shift the frequency of your thoughts. They align you with love instead of fear, with trust instead of doubt, with forgiveness instead of blame. Words are like keys, and when you speak them with awareness, they unlock doors within your subconscious mind. But let me also remind you, my dear ones, that words alone are not enough if they are spoken mechanically. You must speak them with presence, with feeling, with belief, even if that belief starts small. When you first say, I love and approve of myself, a part of you may resist. A part of you may say, no, that is not true. But keep saying it. Keep watering that seed. For a seed does not bloom the same day it is planted. It takes time, patience, and nurturing. And so it is with affirmations. The more you speak these loving words, the more they take root in your subconscious, until one day you wake up and realize that you truly believe them. And when you believe them, your reality changes. Imagine if every morning you woke up and the first words you spoke were, I love and approve of myself, I am safe, I am willing to release, I forgive myself, life loves me. Imagine how different your day would be. Imagine how differently you would treat yourself, how differently you would respond to challenges, how differently you would see the world. These words cleanse the mental state not by erasing reality, but by changing the lens through which you see reality. And when you change your lens, your world changes. Now let us go deeper. Words are not only spoken aloud, words also live in our thoughts. The average person has thousands of thoughts a day, and most of them are repetitive. Most of them are not uplifting. So the practice I invite you into is one of gentle awareness. Begin to notice the words you say to yourself silently. If you hear yourself saying, I can't do this, I'm not enough, I will fail, stop and gently replace them with words of love. I can handle this, I am enough, I am learning and growing. If you hear yourself saying, life is hard, people can't be trusted, nothing works out for me, stop and replace those words with life supports me. I attract loving people. Everything is unfolding for my highest good. You are training your mind the way you would train a child, with love, with patience, with consistency. This is not about denying challenges. It is about facing challenges with a mind that is clear, strong, and loving. A mind filled with fear cannot solve problems. A mind filled with love finds creative solutions. So when we use these simple words to cleanse our mental state, we are not escaping reality. We are empowering ourselves to live in it more fully, more consciously, more joyfully. And I want to say something very important here. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You do not need to become someone else in order to be worthy of love, peace, and happiness. What you need is simply to remember who you are. These words help you remember. They strip away the lies, the conditioning, the voices of criticism, until only the truth remains. And the truth is that you are a divine expression of love, here on this earth to learn, to grow, to create, and to love. When you clean your mental state with these words, you are also healing your body, for the mind and body are not separate. Thoughts of fear, guilt, resentment, and anger create tension and dis-ease in the body. Thoughts of love, forgiveness, and peace create relaxation and health. Imagine every loving word you speak as a gentle wave of healing energy flowing through your body, cleansing every cell, relaxing every muscle, balancing every system. The body listens to the mind, and the mind listens to words. This is why it is so important to speak words of love. So let us breathe together now. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, say silently, I am willing to release. Breathe in again, and as you exhale, say, I forgive myself. Again, breathe in, and as you exhale, say, I love and approve of myself. Another deep breath in, and on the exhale, say, I am safe. One final deep breath in, and as you release, affirm, life loves me. Feel these words not only in your mind, but in your heart, in your body, in your entire being. Carry these words with you, not just today but every day. Use them in the morning when you rise, in the evening before you sleep, in moments of stress, in moments of doubt, in moments of joy. Words are free, they are simple, and they are always available to you. They are the keys to freedom. So my beloved, remember your mind is a sacred garden. Choose your words carefully. Plant seeds of love, of forgiveness, of peace, of safety, of trust. And as you nurture them, watch as your life blossoms in ways more beautiful than you could have imagined. These simple words truly can clean your mental state, and as your mind becomes clean, clear, and filled with love, so too does your life. And so it is. You may find that as you practice speaking these words, resistance will come up. That resistance is natural. The mind is like a child who has been taught the wrong lesson for years. It clings to what it knows, even if it causes pain. When you introduce new words of love, the old patterns push back. They whisper, this can't be true. You are not enough. Life does not love you. But that is simply the echo of the past. And every time you repeat these simple words, I am willing to release, I forgive myself, I love and approve of myself, I am safe, life loves me, that echo grows softer. Eventually it disappears. Every repetition is like polishing a mirror. At first the mirror is clouded, and you can barely see your reflection. But with patience, with gentleness, you polish a little more each day, until the mirror shines so brightly that you can see yourself clearly, your true self, radiant and whole. You may begin to notice that the way you treat yourself changes. The tone of your inner dialogue softens. Instead of harsh criticism, you offer encouragement. Instead of judgment, you offer compassion. You begin to notice that even your posture shifts. You stand taller, breathe deeper, smile more easily. And others will notice too, because when you change the words within, the energy you radiate without becomes magnetic. People are drawn to kindness, to peace, to authenticity. By cleaning your mental state with these words, you not only heal yourself, you become a source of healing for others. Think of the child inside you, the one who once longed to hear words of love, words of safety, words of approval. You now have the power to be the parent, the teacher, the guide that child always needed. When you say, I love and approve of myself, you are saying it not only to the adult you are today, but to the child you once were. And that child, at last, feels seen, valued, and safe. This work is not complicated. It is not about memorizing endless techniques or following rigid rules. It is about simplicity. A few words, spoken with sincerity, again and again, become like drops of water, carving new pathways in the stone of the mind. Over time, those drops shape rivers of love, rivers of peace, rivers of joy. And as you continue, you will find that situations, which once triggered fear or anger, no longer hold the same power. Someone may criticize you, but instead of collapsing under their words, you remember your own, I love and approve of myself. Life may hand you a challenge, but instead of spiraling into worry, you breathe and affirm, I am safe. Life loves me. This is freedom. Not the absence of challenges, but the ability to meet them with a mind and heart that are cleansed, strong and aligned with truth. And isn't it remarkable how something so small can be so powerful? Just words, simple words, words that cost nothing, words available to you at every moment. Yet within them is the power to shift your entire reality. So my beautiful souls, remember this truth, your words create your world. Each time you choose love over fear, forgiveness over blame, trust over doubt, you are cleansing the windows of your mind and allowing the light of life to shine through. These simple words, I am willing to release, I forgive myself, I love and approve of myself, I am safe, life loves me. are not just affirmations, they are keys to freedom, bridges to peace, and invitations to live in harmony with the truth of who you really are. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not the stories others have told you. You are love. You are light. You are worthy. And the moment you begin to speak these words with sincerity, the entire universe rises to support you. Let your words be gentle. Let them be kind. Let them be filled with hope. For when you clean your mental state with love, you transform not only your own life, but the lives of everyone you touch. Speak with love, live with love, and watch miracles unfold. And so it is.